This lesson is an introduction to the idea of electrical conductors and electrical insulators. By the end of the lesson, we will be looking at why it is that wires are generally made of metals, and they are usually coated with some form of plastic or rubber. So our title today is Conductors and Insulators. By the end of the lesson, we should be able to define an electrical conductor, define an electrical insulator, name the type of materials which make good conductors, and explain why wires are coated in rubber or plastic. So we should set up our notes in the Cornell note-taking system. We'll place our objectives on the left, and those objectives should be matched with an answer to the statement on the right. So, conductors and insulators are different. In a conductor, the atoms are able to share electrons, so that electrons can pass freely from one atom to the next. So an electrical conductor is a material through which electricity can pass easily. Whereas in an insulator, the atoms are not able to share electrons, so electrons cannot pass from one atom to the next. An insulator is a material through which electricity does not pass easily. So examples of good conductors: copper, silver, gold, iron, and aluminium. Whereas examples of good insulators might be rubber, plastic, wood, glass, and ceramic. You may have noticed that the conductors all have the fact that they are metals in common. So generally we find that metals are good conductors, whereas materials which are not metals generally make bad conductors. So if we look at our electrical cable, we find that the core is made out of a metal, usually copper, and the outer cladding is made of plastic or rubber. This is so that the electricity will pass through the wires, but if you were to touch the cable or hold the cable, the electricity would not pass into your hand, because the plastic is an insulator. So it's a material through which electricity does not pass easily. This prevents you from getting electric shock.